like when I'm working on stuff and I get really into it, I lose track of time and then I run out of time to do that. Oh, but good news. So my packaging supplies came in, so I can make my wholesale shop go live, which is very exciting. Bucket list item complete. Oh, that's so good. That's a good bucket list item. Very achievable, but also still a big step. I don't really have a bucket list, I don't think. Like, I can't think of anything. I think I'm scared to have a bucket list because I'm scared that I won't complete some of the things and then I'll feel disappointed. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially if it's something that I can't achieve by my own, like, it's not something I can control. So, for example, if I had a bucket list, one of the items would be um, having my art displayed, like having an being displayed in an art show or a gallery or something like that. That would be cool, but it's not completely in my control. It's in the control of someone else's hands. So I'd feel disappointed if it didn't happen, even if there was nothing else I could have done. You know what I mean? But it would definitely be cool to have a little art show of like a collection or something. What are some other bucket list items that you have, if you don't mind sharing? I know a lot of people have like skydiving and stuff on there. I've been trying to employ the attitude that so I saw this thing, I think I saw it on TikTok at first. But it's basically like collecting rejections. So you make a checklist, like 100 things on a checklist. It's called the rejection list, and your goal is to get 100 rejections by the end of a certain time period, because then it like getting a rejection is like checking off something on a list instead of something super disappointing because you're and then you're more likely to get things because you're more likely to apply to things in order to get rejected, you know? So I'm trying to employ that attitude in my life. So maybe it'll be helpful. Things I want to do to get out of my comfort zone so I don't miss out on something because I'm afraid. That's a really good way to look at it for sure. I'm like that too, where I'm very afraid of things. Pain of a tattoo, picking something permanent. Played on stage with a band in front of a small crowd. Wow, really? Did you play an instrument? What did you play? Skydiving's on the list. Love it. You played drums. Oh my god, that's so cool, Megan. That's amazing. It was really fun, but would I do it again? Probably not too much anxiety. Yeah, I definitely understand that. But it's great that you did it. That's so cool. I'm trying to get this head shape right. It's not quite there. Yeah, at least you did it once. Exactly. Oh, thanks, Discord, for telling me I'm streaming. I really appreciate it. All right, so eyeballs. We have one that's going to be here and one that's like back. I was watching a video of an artist painting earlier and they held their pencil stranger than I do. Like, I know people say I hold my pencils and paintbrushes weird, but this person was holding it like this. There's a name for it. I can't remember what it is, but I remember we learned about it when I was like learning about like kids and stuff. But how you basically control it fully with the ring finger. Like nothing else is moving. Except the problem with it too is that you can only have your strokes so long because your wrist stops. Whereas like if I'm doing this, I have full range of motion, right? But it's strange. Although that artist is amazing, so I mean it works for them. But I sent it to Rich because Rich always says that my how I hold it is weird. It's like, are you sure it's weird? Because look at this. Did that with your pinky when you broke through finger. What? Like this? You don't still write that. Okay, okay. How do you hold the top part of the pencil? Did you like this? Oh my goodness, that's impossible. Because the others had to stay straight. Yeah. I assume they were also taped together a little bit too. So that's hard. It'd be really funny if you actually stuck with that and continued to use that method. I remember I sat next to a person in high school who held their pencil like a full, like they just held it in their fist, but then they did something where I think it was their thumb like came across like that to balance it. I don't know how they did it, but they were like that. And then they would hold it like this. And their thumb would touch their pinky, and the pinky and the thumb together would control it. It was, I had never seen that before. I have my reference and I'm just trying to figure out where these lines go. So that's just gonna go. And then that means the leg is gonna come out more like this. It is gonna be blocked by the plant, but I do need to get the basics in there because some of it shows through. And here's where the claws go. But I'm not going to add those quite yet. Without the claws, it kind of looks like a tortoise foot. Because I don't think tortoises have claws as much as like swimming turtles do. All right, so we have that part, and then this is going to come over this way, and we're going to bend here. Yeah, I just noticed it when I drew the foot. I was like, huh, now it looks like a tortoise foot. Because I think they have the nails that are like the ones that are like this, right? And then the other ones have, the swimming turtles have more this, they have webbed feet, and then they have the little claws, I think. That's part of the reason I like art stuff so much, because I get to, things you don't notice otherwise. Kind of learn them as you go. I have to wake up so early tomorrow, but I get to try on wedding dresses tomorrow. I think I'm gonna find it. I have a good feeling about it. Only seen one turtle up close, and unfortunately, it was turned into turtle soup? Wait, turtle soup is actually has turtles in it? Oh, I think I'm thinking of mock turtle soup. Wait, turtle soup is actually a thing? Oh, poor turtles. Most of the time, no, but this one is authentic. Oh, wow. So in the one that's not authentic, like the mock turtle soup, what did they use instead? Did they just use like fish or because now I'm wondering strangely, like what does turtle even taste like? Does it have a fishy taste or I don't know if I want to know, but I kind of do, you know? What would they use to imitate the flavor? Just ground beef? Oh, okay. Turtle tastes like bees? That doesn't help me very much. How are you today? Welcome in. We're sketching out a piece full of turtles, and there's a frog in there, and we have some snails. So I'm just doing the main sketch now, turning these blobs into what they're supposed to be. Why do you separate the page into four? So that's mostly just so that I can see my center point, and then I can have, this is the center line for like the horizon line, and this is the center point for this one. So that's mostly because it's going to be on a piece of paper this size, so I want to make sure that the image is central within it, so it just kind of helps as a guideline to where to put things. If I put things way too much to the right, I might not notice until it's too late, so that's why I put this. It also helps when I'm tracing it onto the watercolor paper because then I have a central point and I make the same center point on the watercolor paper and then I line that up and then the whole picture like works in the right way. Yeah, streaming is next month. Streaming's October. This would be a pretty cool picture in ink though. Do you mess about 5-minute sketches before you start? Yeah, so I did that this morning, and that's how we got to this blobby phase. So the first phase is doing what's called thumbnails, where you just kind of do the composition stuff. I need to find the one from this morning. There we go. So basically, I started with this, where I was originally thinking to do something kind of like um, the fruit and flowers painting I did, which I have on the screen here. So I've been working on erasing the background. That's why it's black there. So we have this one. I wanted to do something like this, but with animals. That was the kind of basic idea that I went with. So I was thinking originally doing all the plants on one side, kind of like I did with that one, and then have the turtles like swimming out. And then I wanted to add like frogs and snails. And then I kind of did different ideas, tried centering it. I liked that. So then I did one where it was on a landscape to see if that looked better. Still didn't fit, so I tried a square paper and I liked that better. So this is the one we're doing now. And then I went over to this and I made these blobby shapes to make sure things were where I want it. And now I'm in the detailing sketch phase. So now I put all the details in, and then after this, I'll trace it onto watercolor paper and then I'll paint it. This is going to be a painting that takes a while though. Lots of details to do, which I'm pretty excited about because I haven't painted animals in a while that aren't pets. I've done pet portraits, but I haven't really done like just random animals for no reason. And I do really like doing pet portraits, but I also like painting turtles and snails and frogs. What could be interesting? Not as a stream though, might be long. The painting this one? I'm probably going to be painting it on stream. It won't be all done in one stream, but I will be painting it on stream. Oh yeah, I don't usually record the whole process. I usually just record little clips and stuff for Instagram and TikTok reels and things like that. But I would like to record the whole process of one at one point, and then that'd be kind of cool for like a speed painting thing on YouTube. So maybe I'll do that for this one. I can record and stream at the same time. The camera does allow that, thankfully, so that'll work. All right, so we have the basic details of this turtley friend. I don't know if I should do the claws right now. Maybe I'll do a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to do some of the lines. Would that be thought process sketches, changes, and why then main image color? Oh, it would probably just be like the painting process itself, and then I could do commentary on top as well. Yeah, sped up, yeah. It would definitely be sped up because that would be very, very long. But yeah, during the painting process, I could talk about the sketching process and everything and what's behind it. So this piece is mainly inspired by the Arboretum, which is like it's like a botanical garden but for trees, and they have a beautiful pond there. And there's lots of little turtles and frogs and snails, and I love sitting there, so I wanted to paint something with them. I'm not going to do all the stripies, most that'll be done in the paint, but I'm going to do a little bit, just enough to kind of indicate where things are. And then right here, there's a little bit of a reflection thing that can be taken care of in the painting. And attached to the eye, we have a stripe here. This is a terrapin. I don't know what a terrapin is, so I'm not sure. The type of turtle, though, is a red-eared slider. Oh, yeah, then yes. Yeah. Here we call them a red-eared slider. I've never heard a terrapin before. Loads of them illegally imported. A name might not be the name. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're very common pets around here. And then I think like they do naturally occur here, but in a lot of places, they don't naturally occur and they're an invasive species because people just release the pets they don't want into random ponds. But I'm pretty sure my area, like they naturally occur. But there's quite a few, most wetland areas around here have them. Art Fuel, hello, how are you today? Picking your dress tomorrow? Yes, I'm going dress shopping tomorrow, which is very exciting. I have to wake up super early to do that, but it's worth it, so it's okay. I'm good, thank you, Art Fuel. Currently working on drawing these little turtles, and there's a little frog we need to draw in, some teeny tiny snails, but it's going well. I'm really excited about this piece. It'll be fun to paint. Thank you. It looks like he's stepping on the snail. There's going to be a plant here blocking that paw, though, or that foot, I guess. What is the turtle's foot called? Is it just called a foot? Or does it have a name like a paw or something? We're learning some turtle facts today. Maybe I should look up some turtle facts. Let's see. Turtle facts. I'm Googling it. Got a little crew to go with. I do indeed, yeah. The last time I went, only like the shops were limited for how many people you could bring because I went to some downtown shops and they're smaller, so they only allow a certain amount of people. So I brought last time just two of my bridesmaids and then my mom and my grandma. But this time everybody can come, so all my bridesmaids are going to be there. I'm very excited. It's going to be a fun day. All right, Reddard slider facts. Let's see. Oh wait, that's not helpful. Yeah, Google doesn't give me anything. Yeah. Paw, foot, front leg, hind leg. Okay, so I guess it's anything. Anything goes when it comes to turtle feet. Hi, fiance. Was that good?
Interesting sentence.
10 tremendous turtle facts. Let's see. Green sea turtles are unique among sea turtles in that they're primarily herbivores, eating mostly seagrasses and algae. This diet is what gives their cartilage and fat a greenish color, not their shells, which is where their name comes from. Interesting. All of these facts are about sea turtles, though. That's what I was trying to avoid by searching specifically about freshwater turtles, but I couldn't find anything. I love sea turtles, but that's not what we're drawing. Freshwater turtle facts. Told off for digging on a beach once because they thought is digging for their eggs. Yeah, when there's eggs on the beach, you have to be really careful. Even just digging, like not even anywhere near them, because it can confuse them. One time, my dad and I were like, we went camping near a beach, and then somewhere in the States. And we were walking on the beach at night and we had a flashlight and one of the park rangers came over and asked us to turn off the flashlight because apparently if we're aiming it at the sand it can confuse the eggs to hatch too soon because they see like light coming through, um so they'll hatch too soon and then they're less likely to live. So yeah, they're very in the places where the eggs are on the beach, they're very protective of them. Oh, I found the word terrapin. Okay, so terrapin is the word for just freshwater turtles in general. Interesting. Land turtles eat mostly small towns. What? Oh, these are Canada-specific turtle facts. Okay, ready? Freshwater turtles are reptiles. 8 species of native freshwater turtles live in Canada. All of them are or have a population or subspecies that is at risk. Oh, that's a fun fact right there. I wanted, like, give me facts about what their feet are called, you know? Like, that makes me sad. I'm gonna stop trying to look for turtle facts. They're just gonna be sad. All right, this turtley boy. Should I draw him on an upward angle? Yeah, only sad facts, right? Give me some happy facts. I'm also trying to find a better picture where the turtle is facing left. There are so many where the turtle's facing right. And I could just like download one of those pictures and flip it. But I'd rather just find one. I found a few, but like the head is so high and it's tilted. I guess this one works. So I'm gonna blobby blob this one. We're angling down. And we see more of the turtle shell this way too. So I guess that works. I could send fiance out to capture a turtle for reference and then we'll toss it back. Is it supposed to be movie night tonight? You're not wrong, Megan. Oh no, you're not wrong. Should we postpone it to next week? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Thank you, though. Terrapins have lacrimal salt glands not present in their relatives, used primarily when the turtle is dehydrated. Distinguish between drinking water of different salinities. Unusual and sophisticated behavior to obtain fresh water, including drinking the freshwater surface layer that can accumulate on top of freshwater. Oh, on top of salt water, sorry. That's interesting. Oh, guess the movie? Okay, let's see. All right, you ready to guess the movie time? I guess everybody can guess. Um, I'm trying to find one, sorry. Okay, I've never seen this, but I know this quote. Okay. You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I would have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. What movie is that from? Also a stretch. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do it next week. I'll put the vote in and everything. Strong swimmers. They have strongly webbed hind feet, but not flippers as do sea turtles. Okay, so they do count as just feet then. Good to know. It's Stuart Little? No, it's not. I could see that being in Stuart Little, though. Stuart Little's such a weird movie. They went to an orphanage and adopted a mouse and just like left all these children. No, we don't want you children. We want this mouse. Too bad for you. He is a sad mouse for a lot of the movie, you're right. I've always said that Stuart Little is like a mouse version of Annie, including the whole parent subplot that happened there is very much just Annie. It is a black and white old movie, yes. Marlon Brando, Raging Bull. You're very close. It is Marlon Brando, but that's the wrong movie. Who's Annie? Like Annie the musical Annie that they made a movie out of. It's a popular movie from the did they make it in the 80s? I think so. And they've done remakes too. Morbid Heart Designs, hello! How was your stream? What were you doing today? It could have been a contender thing is the only thing I know. Yeah, I think I've heard it quoted in other things, and that's why I know it. I've never actually seen this movie. Welcome in! How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. We're drawing some little turtley friends, and then we're going to do some frog friends, and some little snails. Looked it up. No idea. Is it that real old comic strip? It's a movie quote, so I don't know if it's a comic previously, but working on a skeleton-themed Zodiac series, Leo and Libra. What? That sounds so cool! Do you want to share it if you have any way to share it at the moment, or just want to share your lovely art in general with us? That would be great. Feel free to link an Instagram or website or shop or anything like that. Love snails, so I had to raid for the fact they're in your stream title. Oh my gosh, yes! Here are little baby snails right here, here, and there's one here. They're very cute. Yeah, do you guys want the answer? Maybe Morbid Heart Designs raid can help. We are playing Guess the Movie Quote, and the movie quote is, "You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am." What movie is that from? So far, people have guessed that it's Marlon Brando, and it is, but the wrong movie was guessed. It's Shrek. Yeah, 100%. Oh, perfect. Let's see. Ooh. Is that the little crab? Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, I'm gonna share. 1 second. Boop. Morbid Heart Designs on Instagram. Look at this. This looks so cool. So much detail. I know the movie, but it's not coming to the tip of my tongue. I know, right? Didn't get to the crab today for the current stage. Okay. I'm very excited for the crab. That's another thing I want to paint. I want to paint like little hermit crabs. I think they're so cute. Ooh. Oh, this is the coolest. Okay, all the Libra ones are always the same where it's just the same old scale, but I love how you've upgraded it to like a bone scale. That is so cool. You're a Libra Knight? Oh yeah, you are. No, wait. Aren't you in October? Isn't that Scorpio? Or is October split between Libra and Scorpio? Sketched out the fish for Pisces design, and that took forever. The sketches are always the worst. That's in the stage I am right now, too. Has to be in the same theme. Yeah, it has to be the same theme, but it has to be unique, and you did that really, really well. Oh, okay. So the reason I thought it was is because my best friend, her birthday's at the end of October, and she's a Scorpio. So that makes sense because if it changes at the 20th of every month. But Morbid Heart Design is amazing. I actually have some of the stickers, and they're so, so nice. I love them. I have something else from YouTube, but I can't. I think I have a coloring book, but very, very cool. And Morbid Heart Designs does a lot of like booths and like the art stands and things like that. Super impressive. Amazing setup. Look at this little banner. That's so cool. Ooh, look at these. I love them. Thank you so much for sharing your Instagram with us and this lovely line work. I'm very excited to see how that turns out. I'm going to turn that off there. No worries. Yeah, thank you for the raid. We're currently working on this guy. I've also been working on this that I can show here. So I'm working on erasing the background of this painting so that I can put it on black because I think it'll look really cool. So we still have all of this to erase. But yes, that's the other kind of stuff I do is this. Um, I haven't done a big painting like this in a while, so that's why I wanted to do this, which originally started as similar to that, where it's like a um, in one corner kind of thing where elements are floating, but we ended up centering it a little bit more, and I like it. So that's what we're working on now. So this is going to be in watercolor. I'm going to try to make it kind of like that realism style with the turtles and everything, but we'll see how it turns out. Select and delete white of the digital work. So the this one's not digital, so I can't do that. I wish I could. But this is like this is a watercolor painting that I scanned in. So I'm erasing the paper from the scan is what I'm doing. And then that's about what I have so far. Um, Usually what I'll, well, not usually, but I found this way to do things which is much easier where I use the flood select and select all the paper. But the problem is when I use it, it's selecting the flowers because they're white. So I can't use that thing because it's trying to erase the flowers as well. So unfortunately, I can't use the flood select. I just have to by hand just like go through and trace everything. But yeah. Yeah, I know. I tried to do it earlier and was like, oh no, it thinks the flowers are part of the paper. Usually that's the better way to do things though. Okay, I need the bigger eraser. My sketches are always so messy, which is why I don't do initial sketches on watercolor paper unless it's a really simple drawing. But if it's something like this with multiple elements, I have to do it on sketch paper and trace it over afterwards because there's so much. I've seen people who their sketches are so clean. Like, how? How do you keep it so clean? I have a problem where I press too hard too. This should be messy. Thank you. And my hand has graphite all over it. this frog is going to be here, so I'm just kind of trying to be aware of that. Okay, so the head is not going to be there anymore. Now it's going to be like up this way. Been doing that lately, and I'm like, why? I haven't done that in years. The sketching cleanly or sketching dark? Oh, pressing too hard. Yeah. Digital focus until the past month, so I'm wondering if it created bad habits. Yeah, because digital, you don't really have to. There's some pen pressure involved, but it's not nearly as much as sketching in graphite. I could totally see forgetting the pressure of the pencil after working with a lot of digital. And we need a little arm. Little bloopity bloop. I know that's not. I'm just. So maybe. Let me just do this. No, I need to move the head. I don't like that. You are not correct. So the head is actually going to be, if the shell covers up to here, then it's going to be here. The neck is pretty long, so I'm trying to make it kind of work. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much for the raid and thank you for hanging out for a little bit. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and a lovely weekend. Yeah. The frog makes more sense being here. I'm going to draw the rest of this part of the turtle. I am very excited to play Oobleck later because they released it for the Switch, so I was playing it yesterday, and it's lovely. And they've definitely changed a few things since the computer version, like the beta version that was out. But it's very good, super fun. If anyone likes cute games and cozy games, I definitely recommend it. I explain it as like a mix, a cross between Pokemon and Stardew Valley, because you're doing like all the farming tasks and you're talking to people in the town and all that stuff, but you're also collecting these little creatures and planting them to grow them, and then you like to get new ones you have to dance battle them, and it's absolutely adorable. Also, the dialogue is really funny in it too. I like it a lot. And I guess the frog would block the turtle's tail, so we don't have to worry about that part. So I'm gonna put the frog like right here. I need to figure out the head shape though. Okay, so if that's angled like that, then the eye is this way. The eye position is very strange. The one that I'm using for the reference, he's doing like a side eye, like a slanted eye. Good, it's not movie night. Suddenly so tired. Oh no. Probably the adrenaline from getting a tattoo, honestly. It is not correct. This head shape is not working. Let's try it again. How many times can I draw this turtle's face before the paper rips? This one turned out really well, but I am struggling with this angle a little bit more. It's a little better. It's still not there though. To kind of adjust it as I go. Okay, I need to leave the face for a second because it's not working out. So I'm going to take a break from it and do some shell stuff. So I'm going to start with these little guys. Okay, so then the tiles on the rest of the shell, the tiles, what are those called? Platelets? Maybe. Made it obvious that no one knows anything about turtles. It's true. We need a turtle expert in here. Quick, someone hire one. I feel like I need one of those. Do you remember as a kid the books that would be like it would basically just be facts about a specific animal? They were like those little tiny books, like the glossy ones
What's the
for
Elvish word
readers,
for friend?
and you could get them on about different animals. Like there was one for how a caterpillar becomes a butterfly, and it was just full of facts. I think we need that for turtles right now. There's probably one out there. It's Joe MG. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How is your Friday going? Thank you. I appreciate that. We're also going to add a little frog right here, and there's some little snails in here. I'm going to move this snail because he's behind his foot. Yes, Morbid Heart Decides rated here. You're right. I need to fix that part. My Friday's going well. Been working on this today, and then we also did in between streams today I was working on making a painting of mine a print, so I've been erasing the background of a print for most of the day. This guy here. It's a lot to erase left over, but I like how it looks on the black. I'm very excited about this print. And I finished that a while ago too, so I'm excited to finally get that going. Thank you. All right, shell design. Let's go back to the face and try to figure out how to do it because we were having trouble with that. I feel like that helps to aim it upwards, and then this kind of comes out here. Oh, you can see his little lips too. His little smile. Turtles, frogs, and snails have a kind of fall vibe. Yeah, I could see that. It's funny because they're usually like they're not out in the fall, but I see what you mean. Especially frogs. Frogs are very fall vibes to me. Okay, so if the eyes are here, well, the one eye, this is gonna be no. Think of early fall when I like to be outdoors, so I would notice them. That makes sense, yeah. Prue, hello, hello. Happy Friday. You know what I might do? I think I'm gonna flip the reference I used for the first one. Because I think the angle of this reference is just throwing me off. No, I totally forgot about movie night, so we have no vote. So we'll be doing movie night next week instead. So don't speed home. No. And are you typing and driving? Don't do that either. Bruce getting in trouble. Yes. You're not allowed to watch and type at the same time. Or drive and type. You can watch. When you type, you have to look away. What if I just do this? Uh-huh. This could work too. Do this is the point of the nose, and that makes sense. dignify it with a response. Okay, so this one, and then this is long here. I think that's good. That's better than the last one. This turtle's face is causing trouble. Don't you hate when the turtle's faces cause trouble? Faceless turtle! Oh, headless turtle, actually. The shape of the head is bugging me too. Oh, his head could be in his shell, but that might look kind of morbid because, like, people know that turtles can pull their heads in, but also it looks a little, like, strange, right? Faceless turtle would be very disturbing, I think. The piece would be titled "What is in the Water." I feel like every town has that body of water in it that you know not to go swimming in or you know not to drink. Lake Ontario was kind of like that. Some places of it are okay, but most of the beaches, like, I don't know, man, things grow two heads or something. And then this curve I did really like more intense than this one is. So let me do that. I like what that looks like. This is like drawing the second eye, except I'm drawing the second turtle. They don't have to match though, that's the thing. But they have to be an equal level of well drawn, you know? And this I made shorter. that help us or hurt us? I do not know. I'm gonna put the eye too high up. I don't know why I'm struggling with this face shape so much. Turtles be funky. I don't know what to do about this turtle's face. Maybe this needs to be shorter. I wasn't kidding about the how many times can I draw here without ripping through the paper, because that might happen. That curves over. And then here we have this guy. paper's getting wrinkly here, so it's hard to draw. Positive self-talk. I've drawn one really good turtle, so that means I could draw a second one if I just keep trying. I can do it. I think I can do it. It's just taking a little bit of extra time. Because for some reason drawing on the left facing is worse than right facing. But I can learn, and it's okay. Not positive self-talk, isn't it? What? Okay, what would I say then? Be honest about how good your work is. I did a good job drawing this turtle. This turtle looks really good. This turtle is getting there. It's just taking longer. um um I am a good artist. Oh goodness. I make good art. Um it's hard. I need a script. This paper is so bubbly, like I can hardly draw there because I've erased so many times. It's pretty thin paper that I'm working on though. I made the best piece of art in Prue's house. Aw. Well, I don't know what the rest of the art in your house looks like, but I do appreciate that. And I guess I will say it then. What? Even though there's another piece made by someone with a master's degree in art? Huh. Well, thank you. And I've not seen the piece, so I cannot say this that like well informed, but I can say it. Prue would never lie. Yeah, that was proven earlier. This turtle's giving a little bit of a side eye. It's Prue as a turtle. Other pieces might be technically better. They don't contain the same emotion that you worked last time through. Ooh, thank you. I didn't realize that it shone through it all. I try to make it. That's something I worry about actually, because like I can do things that are technically good, but does it mean anything? Because like a lot of my work is just like, for example, pet portraits. It's copying a photo, and I try really, really hard to put like so much love into it and to think about the pet themselves like while I'm painting it to try to like get that in there. But also, it's just like a painting from a photo, like an exact of the photo, so it's hard to kind of put that in there where it shows when you look at the painting. So sometimes I wonder about that. Like, am I making stuff that's of value or could a photo equal it? Has a vibe and never feels sterile. Thank you. That's one of my fears. I appreciate that. Should I make his eye open or should I keep it like this? I'm going to move the eye in the back a little bit further. Then we need anybody can paint a cat, but you captured Daddy Cat and Gruel. I'd like to redo that painting one day. Gotta jump to the store. No worries, yeah. Oh, I was gonna show you guys. The tassels for the bookmarks came in. I was gonna see what you guys thought about them. So I like the colors, but I feel like they're too short and I might have to order from somewhere else because they're a little too short, I think. But the colors are nice. Let me just grab them. Okay, so I was gonna offer them like with and without tassels. And I put a hole in this one so we could see what it would look like. But basically the colors I was thinking were... So I didn't like the bright yellow one with any of them. So that one's out. But I like this one for here. And I like this one for that and that one for that one. So the issue I'm having is it just looks like it's too short. Let me put it on so you can see. Like it works, but is it too short? I like the color. But it's just kind of like is so since it's short too, it's kind of stiff, so it doesn't flow down. It kind of anchors itself, you know? What do you think? Is it too short? Should I try to find longer tassels? Oops. Actually, stepping away for a second, I think this needs to be... Bookmarks tend to be just whatever's lying around. Yeah, I do that too. Wait, is that one better? I think that might be better. Please excuse the constant redrawing of the turtle's face for literally an hour. This is why, like, sometimes I'm hesitant to stream sketching because this is just, it takes so long of just me going like, I don't like that. I'm going to redraw it 1,000 times. All right, so this one I'm going to take all the way down. It does show the true process. That, yeah, which can be interesting for sure. Also, if I knew that like artists I admire were like sketching for as long as I was, it'd make me feel a little better, honestly. This is going to be interesting to paint with all the stripies. So this is the red stripe here, and these are all the white ones. All right, so then I'm gonna do this, which is kind of the under part of the shell, how it comes out there. I think I'm gonna make it stick out a little bit less, like right here, and put that all the way along here. Yeah. Okay, I like this turtle now. Honestly, this turtle turned out much better than I expected it to, so that's good. And I like both of them now, which was the goal. And we need to replace where the snail is. So we have it there, but that is there. So we have one here, one here, one here. I'm going to put it right under over here, I think. It's going to be facing the left. Or, which way do you want to face, little snail? I think this way. I'll redraw it properly after, but just placing. Or does that draw too much attention to it because it's more centered, like right under the turtle? So maybe it should be like over here. Yeah, that makes more sense. And to make up for the fact that most of them are on like this side, I'm going to make it face the other way. And hopefully that'll help it. Yeah. All right, so the arms. One, two, three, four, five little fingers. Okay. Thank you for the stretch, Megan. I will do that in just a second. And it's about time that I do a quick little break as well. So I'll do that in a second. Also, this foot is wrong. 1 second. That's better. If it faces that way, and then I do the toes that way. Makes more sense. Okay. So, this I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go like that. So this is just where the toes are gonna end, like the rounded part. Okay. So let me do a quick BRB, and I'll be back, and we'll continue with the turtle feet, and then we'll work on the plants and the snails and the frog and everything. I hope to finish this sketch by the end of stream, but we just spent an hour drawing this turtle's face, so we all know how that might go. Okay, BRB, and yeah, see you in a sec. Hello, I've returned. In addition to drawing turtles, first I wanted to assemble a box because I just got the packaging in for my wholesale stuff, and so one of the things on my shop that I'm gonna offer is now like greeting card packs. So like I have these ones, so there'll come like 5 of these, just the blank ones, and five of these would be like another one. So I'm testing out these boxes, and I'm trying to figure out how to put the thing on it. Let's see if we can figure this out, because these are like attached here. Oh, so maybe it's like this. I wish it came with instructions, because it did not. Like that? How does this go up? What? Is that, why is that glued there? Somebody who is good with boxes, please help me. If this is halfway up and then it... Oh, I see, I see. It goes like that. And then when does this go in? This is the top. So how does it go in? How do I do things? Does it go inside this part? Like that? Oh goodness, this is more complicated than I expected, honestly. And then this would go here. Like that? Okay, so we made a box. Okay, box is made. And then this part. How do you do things? How am I going to put this in with the cards in if I have to... I don't know that I'll get these boxes again. Much more difficult than I wanted. I feel like it doesn't fit. Is it too big? How do boxes box? I... How... How does this... Like that? It doesn't really fit. Hmm. Well, I shall have to return to this later then. Unless I just go like this. There's not much of a solution. I thought it would fit in perfectly. It should. But it doesn't. Huh. Alright, well. The cards fit in nicely, though. Okay, back to the turtle. We were working on his little legs. And now the claws, which elongate the foot. What a line? What? Posted a picture of things you should get for Lily. Okay. Let's see. Wonka themed dog toys. Oh, they're so cute. She would destroy it in a matter of seconds. And then we'd have the empty carcass of Willy Wonka around our house for eternity. Oh my god, the gobstopper one. That one's really cool. She would eat that one. She loves like stuffed animal style ones, and then she takes all the fluff out and then cuddles with the outside part. She has a bunch of those. Have to send some one day. Aw, she would love that. CJ, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream today? What were you doing? We're currently drawing this little turtle picture. We have these turtles. We have a little frog that's gonna go here. We have some snails hidden throughout and some plant life. Right now I've been struggling with this turtle. We drew and redrew this turtle's face multiple times. But yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I have to hide this little toe. There we go. Deep Surface, hello, welcome in. Beginning improvement of dino faces. Oh, that sounds fun. One jaw to be openable and got the top row of teeth in another. That's awesome. Wait, like a clay thing? Another raid! David Art Studio, hello! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? We just got a raid from CJ Gladback, so we're welcoming in double the raiders. What were you doing on your stream? Also, CJ, if you want to post any links, please feel free. Same goes to you, David. If you have an Instagram, a shop, or a website, or anything you'd like to share, please feel free to post it. You don't need a permit. 3D digital characters for animation. Oh, okay, cool. Sounds awesome. Also very challenging. Stream went pretty well. Was paint with oils. Nice, a pet portrait. Oh, what kind of pet?
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Sienna, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Bella.
Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, we're working on this little turtle and frog and snail piece right now. Just getting the sketch down today, which is taking me a while because I struggled with this turtle's face. These toes look like they're not supposed to go there. It looks like really weird, but that's what it is. Very strange. A cute doggo of one of my mods. Oh, nice! I love pet portraits. They're so fun. Started the characters with challenge submitted to on Monday, fixing everything up.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Starting point. Okay. Vampire woman, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So let's see. Wow. This looks so good. Okay, wait, can I? Boop. Oh, it's not working. There we go. This turned out so well. Look at these dinos. So how long did you spend on, so this is the one you submitted. How long did you spend on this one? Julie's Interiors, Interior Design SketchUp Mentor, Similar Architectural Digest Style, Interior Scenes for Sale? Wait, for what? For the dinosaurs? Interior design for dinosaurs? Normally do landscapes and such, only your second pet. Oh, cool. We'd love to see it. If you have a progress picture or if you have your other art to share, please feel free so we can admire it. 30 hours plus rendering time. Wow. It looks so good. Oh, okay. About the back of the dino. I see. Okay. Where they recognize some furniture in a photo is using to light my scene temporarily. Oh, okay. Makes sense. This turtle foot does not look right, but it is right. Because the angle is weird. But yeah, that's a good idea for getting your lighting right, is using furniture or something that is a little more solid than trees and stuff. Although now I'm picturing a dino designing his living room. Don't have anything to link. Instagram wiped all your pictures. Oh my god. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. I've always been scared of that happening. So when I made my website for my shop stuff, I ended up making a portfolio page just in case anything like that happened. Oh, that's. I'm sorry that happened to you. People looking at old chairs made for sitting backward in and saying they'd be great for characters with tails. Oh, yeah, that's true. Funny context from several perspectives, yes. So, does anyone have any fun weekend plans? I definitely do, but I'm excited about it, so I've talked about it multiple times now. The people who've been here are probably like, okay, we get it. Because I'm trying on wedding dresses tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. I do have a Discord, yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Here, I can. Whoop, there we go. I have multiple monitors, so sometimes the mouse icon gets lost and I can't find which screen it's on. There we go. An oyster festival tomorrow. That sounds cool. Is it just like a bunch of people who've cooked them in different ways? Or is it like a people fishing for oysters? Do you fish for oysters? Do you catch them with a net? Anything I can make up about my dog sitting weekend. Dog sitting is great. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited to try stuff on. This will be because I went once as just like a trying things on for the first time, and then now we're going to two shops tomorrow, and then we're gonna try things on and see. But I have a good feeling. I think I'm gonna find it this weekend. All right, so froggy time. The turtles are complete. Well, sketch-wise, of course. You dive for pearls, so maybe the same for the oysters themselves. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I think a lot of pearl companies or like pearl farming, they have oyster farms now where they kind of like they manufacture the pearls, so they always put little grains of sand in the mouths of the oysters when there's not a pearl in there. So they have like a farm of them. But yeah, I think diving for them would make sense. Okay, let's get a frog reference. I think I want one we chose facing this way. Now I'm not sure. Should I have it? If I have it facing forward, it'll draw a lot of the viewer attention because they'll be staring like right at the viewer, you know? So I'm not sure which direction it should be facing. And the kind I'm doing is just like these little pond frogs. They're so cute. Oyster Fest in October here in Oyster Bay, Long Island, current and childhood home of Billy Joel. Cool. I guess this picture might be good. Because it's not super facing. Well, okay, that can't face this way though, because then it will be up the turtle's butt, and we don't want that. So I think I have to do it facing this way. And we have this snail, who I could make a little bigger, facing this way, so I think that should be okay. Yeah, let's do one facing to the right. So let's try to find a good reference for that. That's a pretty good one. So for context, normally what I do for my references, I use multiple different pictures at once. So when I'm drawing, I have one or two that I'm kind of going off of. So for this one, I had one that I used for the positioning of the shell, a different one for the head, and then a different one for the pattern on the head. So for this frog, I'm going to use this reference for like the design of the frog, but for the actual colors and such, I'll use a different reference because I don't like how the colors are lined up on this one. So pattern and color is going to be a different one. But the position itself, this one kind of works. All right, so he's going to be, I haven't marked it about that big, but let's mark a new circle and kind of figure that out a little bit better. Another raid! The Whimsical Wet. I love the name. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream today? A sampling of oysters made different ways. Fun stuff like a shucking contest and a concert in an amphitheater after. Oh, cool. That sounds really fun. You brought your tools? Well, that's good to know. Tats and Art, hello, welcome. Hmm. I wonder if he should be behind this turtle. If he should be here. Or should I put him over here? Not actually sure yet. Posted a couple of paintings. Oh, cool. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No worries. Yeah, we can totally show what you were working on. No worries, Whimsical Wet. If before you go you want to link your Instagram shop, a website where you have your art, totally feel free. But I totally understand. Go take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much again for the raid. Okay, David, we're gonna share your stuff. If I can open up Discord. And then we have our share your art section. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this. Okay. We're gonna do a little bloopity bloop. And then we're gonna open this one. You don't sell your sculptures. Oh no, it's not about selling it. It's just to show people what you do so that if they want to go watch your stream, they can go over and look at your stream next time. Bye! Alright, so we're gonna do a quick screen share. There we go. It won't let me zoom further than this, but this looks so pretty. Look at all the flowers. I love all the different wildflowers you have in here. So nice. So this one's oil paint. Also, look at this tree shadow and the reflection in the water. It looks really nice. And this one is watercolor. First of all, the paper texture is so pretty. Look at the light in the sky. And it gradates to pink with the orange in there. Look at the waves. It's so well done. Really tricky to get the bright whites in with watercolor. You did a really good job. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. I feel like something needs to go here that's not just a plant. So I'm wondering if I should put the frog there.